All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about balance and how to improve your balance. All right, so if you're standing with your feet shoulder width apart, that's a pretty solid stance, right? So you're probably pretty balanced like that. You bring your feet in closer together, you should still be relatively balanced, but it's less balanced than if you have a wide stance. All right, and then sometimes if you close your eyes, some people will lose their balance standing like this. It's always harder to maintain your balance with your eyes closed. So there's a number of things you can do. One, think from the top of your head like somebody's lifting you up. Okay, so think up from your waist up. Think up. From your waist down. Think down into the ground like you're a pole going into the ground. Okay, so if you can extend yourself in two different directions, it's a little bit easier to stay balanced. Try with your eyes open, should be relatively easy. Try with your eyes closed. All right, so that's with 2 feet. Now let's move on to 1 foot. Let's take your feet a little bit wider. Your center of gravity is right about your belly button, and it's right between your feet. So in order to balance, you want to take that center of gravity, move it over one of your feet just far enough until this foot comes off the ground. Okay? Now you should have a pretty straight line between your belly button and your toe. Okay? So you're just standing there, and at this point you can do whatever you want with that foot. Okay? At the same time, I'm thinking down from here into the ground, and I'm thinking up from here into the sky. Okay, so even if I tilted sideways, I'm still thinking up and down, trying to keep a straight line up and down. Okay, so let's try it on the other side. Just a little bit. We're going to take this belly button, shift it over top of this foot. And this foot will become lighter, lighter, lighter until it comes off the ground. And then you can rotate your ankles. You can do a front kick. You can do a side kick. You can lean forward, do a little bit of a back kick. You can roll your hips. Everything you can do as long as you have this 2x4 running up and down this line from your toe, through your belly button, straight up. Okay, think of one pole straight up and down. All right, so back to both feet. Take your belly button, put it over your left toe until your right foot becomes light, and then lift that foot up, lift that foot up, lift that foot up. Think down into the ground. Think up, straight up. If you want to put your hand up, you can. And then bring it down. Okay, let's try the other side again. Shift that weight over your foot until your left foot becomes light. Lift that foot up, 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 up. Your center of gravity is still right around there. And come back up. Another thing you can do is pick a point on the floor and stare at it. One of the hardest things to do in maintaining your balance is turning your head to look at things. So if you have, let's say you're on 1 foot and you look this way, you might tip over. If you look that way, you might tip over. If you look up, you might tip over. Okay? So if you're going to stand on 1 foot, find a spot, a little stain on the carpet or something, and look at that. That helps as well. So you're thinking down from here, up from here, and you're focused on 1 point. Okay, so there's 3 different things you can do. Think up, think down, pick a spot. All right, try those 3 things. Let's try a couple of different poses. Let's take this leg, bring it up onto the inside of your thigh. Same idea. Foot, center of gravity, thinking up, thinking down. Let's take that leg out to the side like we're going to do a side kick. Now you don't tip over. You could, but try to stay up. So your body's going up from your waist, your body's going down into the ground, and then this leg can do whatever you want it to do. Pop. All right? So try those 3 things. Center of gravity is very important. Over your foot. Think down through that leg into the ground. Think up through your head into the sky. Think of a pole going straight up and down your body. And pick a spot and look at it. All right? Try those 3 things and see if you can improve your balance. All right? Let me know how it goes.